James Theatre, where we're having our annual exhibition of illustration students from the Learning Connexion.
In the show I've got 6 works, 4 portraits and 2 illustrations. On average it takes about between 30 to 50 hours to finish work to sort of frame and selling quality. Using and alcohol markers through watercolour all the way up to airbrush and automotive paint. I'm looking in the future to start to do reproductions of the works and selling prints. I'm looking to take my illustration skills a bit more into the automotive side of airbrushing, sort of stylised skateboard designs as well.
I suppose I'd describe the style of my work as sort of stylised realism, in some sense almost comic book like. This one, for example, I created digitally in Photoshop. This one here, after going to a 2D concept design workshop run by a couple of guys from Weta, I sort of learnt how to free up and get a bit faster. I'd originally envisioned this one to be actually only A3, which is why I put it at 300 DPI rather than higher, but it scaled up to A2 quite nicely, so didn't matter about that too much.
Yep, the detail is good. Nice.
Yeah, I am quite happy with the end result. Yeah, came out quite nicely.
4 of my pieces are New Zealand native birds. Well, 3 of them are New Zealand native birds and 1 is from America, the tricolour heron. All those works are done in watercolour and gouache. For the preparation, I've been working through that throughout the term, and we had to think about what colours we wanted the mat boards and how to present them. Just be awesome to get lots of people to see it and seeing what they have to say. Yeah, it would be really cool to get my work out there more and more.
I quite like doing quite graphic work because I do screen printing, and so that sort of becomes quite simplified and stylised sort of work. And then with my etchings, I really like highly detailed and quite realistic with like my birds and flowers and stuff. So yeah, it depends on what I'm doing the piece for. I've been focusing on New Zealand birds and New Zealand flora and fauna because I really like drawing that kind of thing, and I like to reflect my surroundings and the country that we live in. So that's been a really strong theme, and then lately I've been moving into illustrating old fables like The Cat and the Fiddle and The Owl and the Pussycat, and that's just been really fun to go into that total fantastical world and just sort of make it all up from scratch. It's quite good.
My style is quite varied at the moment, I think, because I've been trying to learn new skills and practice doing different styles than what I'm used to. A lot of these are from a graphic storybook I've been illustrating called The Third Eye, and most of the work for that is done digitally. All the conceptual ideas are done by hand, and then I do the rest digitally. And there's a couple of pieces related to album cover artwork and more like commercial illustration and photographic manipulation and things like that. My creative process is pretty much doing art, drawings, music 24/7. It's not productivity that's a problem, it's too much productivity. But that's good, right? Illustration has the advantage of condensing a massive amount of verbal or written information into one image that can be like layered and layered, and the person can look at it and gain layers and layers of information all at once. It's basically efficient information sharing.